Okay, so I'm not an admin on this one just because we haven't set that up yet. But yeah, so if you see Whitcomb, that's me. I'm broadcasting on Redline Reloads Network. Um, so what's up? What's up? What's up? It's Whitcomb. You're here with me today, and I'm making some awesome bass music. I'm taking the Mr. Sandman song, and hopefully I'm gonna destroy it. So you have any questions, just shoot them up in the chat. I'll be trying to pay attention to the chat. Just give me a couple seconds if I don't get to it immediately. But other than that, let's get started. So this is kind of the bare bones of a project. I just have the basic idea down, and we'll see where I go with it today. I'll play it from the beginning just so you guys got an idea of what I'm working with here. Let's move this first. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, making the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clover, and tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone, don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Oh dear.
Okay, so that's what we got so far. It's pretty rough, but it's got a general idea of what I'm looking for. So let's see. I think I'm gonna mess around with this main drop instrument, and let's see. First off, I had two drop stuff, so let's see. This is this one, and there's this one. Yeah, that's if I wanted to do trap. I wasn't sure. Part of the thing with music production is you never know where it's really gonna go, especially with live. So if I call it a genre, it might not end up that genre. So I usually just say I'm making EDM, and whatever it falls into, it falls into. So let's see. Okay, so this is operator patch. Let's just put this loop it. Cool, and I think the sub should be already good to go. Not hearing it. Oh. So this should be interesting because today I'm not really feeling inspired. So this will actually be a good lesson of what do I do when I'm not inspired. So probably what I'm going to do is just think of basics like build a skeleton. At least for me, it doesn't take inspiration to build the skeleton of a track. So I think one thing I'm needing is a riser. So we'll go in FX. Add a riser.
And let's see. Usually when I do risers, I take a sample and then usually I'll layer it with like a sine wave riser too. So we'll just go into this helpful EDM pack. Actually, yeah, no, that's where they're at. No, I think I have them here. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just, oh, one thing I forgot to do, so I don't blow your guys' ears out, is put a limiter on the master. Or at least a ceiling on the master. Okay, so warning, these might be loud. They probably are going to be loud. Okay, I actually like that one. So we'll drop that one in.
Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Cool. Key thing here, at least whenever I'm dropping a sample in, I need to EQ it, or else I'll forget.
Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
And then I'm kind of missing some of the beginning. I'm having a hard time hearing it, so I'm going to do some clip automation on this. Cool. So now I can jack up this volume.
Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
And this is still almost too quiet for me. So I'm really going to pull this down.
Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Cool. That's perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna create a kind of a sum that I'm gonna send both this riser to, and also I'm going to send a MIDI riser to it. So I'm gonna do some layering here. we're gonna call it a tone rise. So that's gonna go into, one second. It's gonna go into the rise sum. Where is it? There we go. That's so weird. Oh, duh. I need to have an instrument in there, otherwise it's just MIDI signal, no sound. There. So both are going into that rise sum. I have an operator patch. It's gonna call this tone rise. Group it together. I think it starts. E sounds right. Yeah, that's good. And then what note's this at? Because I probably should make sure that's in pitch too, or otherwise it's gonna sound really goofy. Spectrum, because it's kind of hard to tell what pitch it's at. So it starts like here. That's like an A sharp, so oops. So 1, 2, 7. So we're gonna jack it up by 7. Make sure it's on Complex Pro. Okay, we're gonna take this fine. Let's make it something grittier. Wow, that is loud. That's still really loud, so I could probably let's do something different because I want to go more than 1 octave up. I want to sweep 2 octaves. So transpose it. Aw, man, it doesn't sweep. That's unfortunate. Well, looks like I'm stuck with what I had. Okay, cool. So anyway, that's enough time spent on a riser.
Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Oh dear.
Okay, cool. So I want some texture in here. Some very light texture, so because it's kind of lacking. Let's see, so movies, atmospheres. What do I have? Textures. Nah, I think I want something more like a movie texture. So let's do backgrounds. This should work, just very light. Not as white noisy. That should work. Yeah, okay, so it's just kind of boosting up. I need to go quieter. Just giving it some stereo goodness. Bad bye. Heh. That's okay. I'm glad you came. Thanks for coming, man. Okay, so now I'm gonna tease this. So I got to figure out some way to tease this in the middle. Duplicate that. So I'm just going to tease a little bit of what's coming for the drop, especially because this is such a happy track, and then when it drops it gets so not happy and so dirty, so it's just not so sudden. I need some way to tease that so it's not just like, wait, what the heck's going on? So I'm going to use an auto filter here.
Don't have nobody to call my own.
That's weird. Okay.
Don't have nobody. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Oh dear.
Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Oh dear.
Sandman, bring me a dream.
Oh.
Okay, so then I am going to use that auto filter I dropped in earlier to kind of subtly bring this in. Okay,
Oh dear.
that's still pretty loud.
Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Oh dear.
You know what? This is kind of should have done this in the first place. So I am going to bounce to MIDI. Cool. So let's sample that. Cool. Because I'm trying to mess around getting all the wubs and all the stuff in there, and that's just not working. It's not doing what I want it to. So we'll just cut to the chase. Stick it here. And what note is this at? Sandman. What's up, suspect? How's it going, man? Yeah, just making some nasty Sandman vibes.
Oh dear.
Dude, I still haven't eaten breakfast yet. Eggs do sound good though. I don't know though. I got some pretty nice sugar cereal down in the up in the pantry. Thanks. Yeah, hopefully. It's still a pretty basic track, but they all got to start out somewhere. It's 7 o'clock here. That's not exactly what I want.
Oh dear. dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Cool.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clover. Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Oh dear.
Okay, so I like the drop, but oh yeah, I can add percussion to it. I'm just in a stalemate where it's kind of like, okay, so what do I do today? So I'm just kind of trying to do the stuff that I can do without being creative, which is always an interesting place to be in.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're gonna add in some hats. That sounds nice. It's probably a little loud though. Yeah, that's hitting way too loud. So let's do it at -16. And let's just solo the drums for now. Okay, and where's an open hat? Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna pan these to the left. Let's toss utilities on them. So I'm gonna pan the hat, the closed hats to the left, the open hats to the right. Oops, stereo. And I do not like that hat. It's kind of weak. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so then we'll add some differentiation in here. Okay, so I'm thinking a ride next. That could work. That's too mono though. So in order to fix the mono, or in order to kind of make it stereo, I'm going to separate the left and the right. After I do an EQ8. Okay, so in order to separate it, I'm going to use a group and an effects rack. So I'm going to group the utility, create two chains. So we're going to get a right, we're going to get a left, but maybe not that drastic when it comes to stereo. Actually, no, that's fine, because now I'm going to right left it, And then I'm going to take 2 more utilities. I'm going to do a rack within a rack. We're getting freaky here. So we're going to group that. And then we're going to call this stereo. And I'm going to duplicate this chain. Mono. Well, actually, this is more, it's the mids and the sides, so. And I know I could just reduce the width on that, but this sounded like fun to me. So I'm going to do it like this. So those are my mids. Well, that didn't work like I wanted it to. Oh well. I tried. We'll just do like I said. So here's right and left. Yeah, there you go. So now we have some stereo in there. And then, so this doesn't get stale, let's switch up that second beat. Switch this up a little bit. Okay, so then we'll just duplicate that. Duplicate this. Okay, and let's see how all that fits in. A little bit too stereo, actually. Too much panning on the aux percussion. Oh well, and also this main synth, this main bass doesn't have a lot of stereo. So we're gonna go fix that. Oh yeah, it has no stereo at all. Okay, so then I'm gonna go to the break just because I should be able to come up with ideas there. I'm not sure what else to do with the drop for now, at least. vocals. So we're gonna take these Sandman vocals. And we're gonna reverb the heck out of them. And actually, in order to do that, because there's this plugin in here that is affecting all that, it's Back to the Future, creating like a white noise in there. So I'm just gonna solo it, record it, resample it just so I can chop it.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clover. Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman.
That should be enough. Okay, so let's reverb the heck out of these. You know what? I think there's a special plugin. It's in Hall. There's a special setting I like. Long tail. Let's use that one. Okay, so that gives me an idea of what I'm going for, and then I am going to fill in the gaps because I know I'm going to want a downer going into this. So let's find a good one. Oops. These all kind of suck. They're not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like a... Yeah, maybe I'll just drop that in there. Okay, so I'm going to take the aux percussion. Going to take this clap. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this whole section here. Ah, computer freeze. And then we'll do the same thing here so we can keep reverbing it out, because I'm really liking that.
Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a drink.
Cool. Okay, and then because that's a drop fill, we want the long tail off here. Cool. Okay. So 7:30. So that is it for me today. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you learned something from it. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully, yeah, this was a good one to watch because I wasn't really creative today. So it's like, what do you do when you're creative? That's a big issue for a producer. So hopefully you gained something from it. Other than that, have a nice day.